Hello again, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're all well. Okay, so back in Gold Rush, and I don't know what I've done wrong here for that member of staff, but yeah, it doesn't seem to be doing anything, so I'll have to have a look into that at a later date. Right, so I've already done one bucket off camera, so let's get this fired up and yeah, go and do another bucket and then see how much money we can make in today's episode. So this needs to be switched on as well. Whoops. Okay. And yeah, using that other camera angle, I have found it, for me, a lot more effective. So yeah, I haven't nailed it or anything like that. I just dug in a little circle round here. Right, let's get going. Okay, so I'm going to leave this bucket in, so let's get a bucket up to 100%. That's what I was talking about before, when it does like an auto save and I feel like I've done something wrong. And it just screws my brain up, my tiny, tiny little brain. But yeah, so I hope you're all well, I hope you're all having a good one. So yeah, a continued review on this game. It's definitely an hour stealer. So yeah, the amount of time that you have to spend on this game to get anywhere seems extreme. But obviously, if you were really good at using this kind of machinery, you could cut the time down drastically, I'm sure. But yeah, I can't leave all of this in, so oh my goodness. I think when I shut up, when I'm not talking, I'm a lot better, because that last bucket, it wasn't quick, but I didn't make that many mistakes. I'm not going to say I got the hang of it, but I certainly got a lot better. Yeah, so I think the talking's actually a distraction. And of all the things to be listening to, so I've got YouTube Premium now, and yeah, I love music, so music is a huge part of my life. It always has been. It's kind of like therapy, isn't it? And yeah, so well, I've got YouTube Premium. Obviously, I listen to music and I let YouTube kind of decide what's coming on next. And what a loser. So today, before I started recording this, Black Eyed Peas came on. Oh, I just left it. I didn't hate it. So yeah, loser. I usually listen to like Bassline and Delana. But yeah, there I am, sitting there admitting to listening to Black Eyed Peas in 2023 as a 37-year-old man. But yeah, it did seem to help. Right, so that's 22% so far, that bucket, so we're almost a quarter of the way there. Yeah, so I have improved a bit, but when I'm talking, I'm easily distracted, clearly. And I really did genuinely want to do all of this in first person, but I just can't do it. So I did have another go at the end of the last recording, actually. I had another go at first person in the digger, and unfortunately it's just too difficult for me. Because I love playing simulation games in first person. I think you get so much more out of it. Right, let's get some of this stuff that's nearer. Did anything go in there? Nope, nothing at all, as Ned would say. Yeah, I've just lost the ability temporarily. Well, I say temporarily, probably forever now. I get so confused. I do think though, maybe with 2 joysticks, that would be easier. Because it is definitely easier on an Xbox controller, and obviously that's 2 thingamajigs, isn't it? Thumbsticks. I don't think I've got the money to sink any more equipment into my jolly little life at the moment. Yeah, so I did a little funny episode on Microsoft Flight Simulator a few months back, and yeah, someone sent me all of this equipment saying that was the best for it. So it was like a yoke and pedals and all that kind of stuff, and a little thing with all different controls on like a throttle thing. And yeah, I think it came in at £900, and he said it's quite expensive, but it's worth it. Like 900, I'm not even worth £900. Yeah, maybe one day. But I would love to have all that kind of stuff, but it's just so expensive. And where do you stop? And my PC can't run VR. I'm pretty sure either. That's something that's quite often suggested. But yeah, I think people think when you're on YouTube you're just like a millionaire, and you're really not. I'm on much less than minimum wage. I'm not moaning. Just to have anything as you're doing your hobby is an amazing achievement. Right, what's that, 40% or 48? I don't know. I'm sitting quite far away from my monitor because it's just driving me mad, this game. So out of rage, I'm halfway across the room. I'm actually in a different county. Right, almost there, 53%. Yeah, without music, this is dreadfully boring. But obviously, if any of you wanted to play this, you probably wouldn't be recording, so you'd be able to blare that music and love life. Yeah, when I've made this little island, I'm hoping we'll have enough to be able to at least rent the bulldozer, because then I'll be able to move it around a little bit. And hopefully the deeper into this site we get, let's move the camera angle just so it's slightly different for a moment. Hopefully the deeper in we get, the more gold we find. It might be the darker bits have got more gold in. I just don't know. But yeah, because of the work that's involved off camera, because I can't just do episodes like this every time, it's not fair on people. Because of the amount of time that's involved off camera, I think this might have to go on to a not daily series soon. I wish I got that bigger digger. And I wish I didn't keep saying bigger digger. I think I said it about 7,000 times in the last episode. I don't know whether anyone noticed. '86, good year. Oh my. 90%. Almost there. Yeah, and I can't see... So, obviously, you can get bigger machines. I can't see it being that much easier. I need to figure out what's going on with this member of staff. That needs to be my next priority. So, before I record the next one, I'll figure it out. I'll read some guides and stuff. And it's not worth putting this last one in. How much fuel did we have in this? You have to start it up to find out. Okay, so we are getting there. I don't know where it's on the slant. It's misreading. But yeah, we are getting there. So once we finish with that one, we'll rent the bigger one. What just happened? Oh. It's where my controller's on my lap. So, yeah, that was a bit of a fail. And if we've lost that bucket, I'm going to scream so loud that it'll break your speakers and all of the speakers next door as well. Right, let's drop this in. Yeah, so I've already done one through here and I've popped it in there. Right, I need to switch it on. There we go. And I might as well have this going as well, no. Perfect. Right, stop that. Pop that in there. Pop that back. And how are we doing? So 100 grams of gold. There we go. It's building up. Nice. Right, so 176 grams. Let's turn that off and turn this off. Something else that I need to do is run over here because what's all that nonsense? Yeah, I haven't actually explored, so I am sorry if there's nothing about, but I want to have a look round. Because what's this? Oh, it's an old water thing. Okay. Use 150 grand. No. Well, I didn't know that that was a thing. So let's see what else we've got. So I did actually think that was a reindeer from over there. Oh dear, oh dear. Yes, I don't know what all that is. Got some wood. Can we go up there? Yeah, so it's a massive site. Obviously, it'd be better if we owned it rather than just leasing it. But that's alright. Is this not going to let me over there? Oh, an instant negative. I hate when there's invisible barriers in games. I really do. And the reason why I hate it is because years ago, obviously when I first started playing games, they were bloody everywhere. All these invisible walls and like paths through that you couldn't go beyond, and I just used to feel like I was being contained, and you can't contain Johnny. It's just not a done thing. Ask any of my bosses. Right. Can we get up here? Nope. What about up here? Go up the steps, Johnny. That's what they're there for. Right, so what's all this? Can we go up this one? No, because there's a sodden plank over the front of it. Well, I don't know what all this is, but at least I know now that I've got no idea. Right, Right, 176 grams of gold. I'm going to have to go again, aren't I? So what you can do, before you start that up, save a little bit of fuel, you can do some digging and fill the hopper up. So I'll do a bit. Yeah, let's do a bit. And hopefully this thing runs out of fuel. Right, there's already a little bit in there. Up, Johnny, up. Right. Zoom out a little bit. I wonder if completely top down would be easier for me. Yeah, maybe. Then I can't really see what's in the bucket, can I? Yeah, so when I used diggers before, it was mainly just, yeah, sorting out fences and, yeah, like levelling ground rather than actually properly digging. I dug a foundation once, but, yeah, that was just on a little mini excavator that went on its own little trailer. So, yeah, in real life, I haven't really had much digger experience. And fencing as well. I had to use diggers when I was doing fencing. Right, the trouble is, well, I'm so zoomed out, I can't tell what percentage the hopper's at. $100. Okay. Right, so it's not worth putting that in. So then let's go and fire it up. Did I bring a bucket down for it? I did. Okay. Oh my goodness. I need to turn that off. So the trigger buttons on the Xbox controller, the knockoff Xbox controller, switch you between vehicles, and my goodness, the amount of times I've accidentally done that. And yeah, been digging and then had to yeah, go back. It's quite annoying. Can we jump up this? Yes. Didn't put that on, Johnny. You're a fool. Right, I wouldn't advise that in real life. Okay. And Shift X. Oh no, Shift again. There we go. I think I prefer the camera a little bit lower. It's easier for me to make out what I'm doing. I suppose, so I don't really do live streams because I don't get enough time away from work in one go. So my live streams, if I did them, they'd only be about half an hour long. And it'd feel really rushed towards the end. But I suppose if you were a streamer, this would be quite good because you could have the comments coming up and you could just respond to comments all the way through. So it'd be, yeah, fairly easy to keep up with chat. But as for a series, I'd have to be so much more efficient than I am to make this worth watching. So yeah, this one I'll keep boring. So I don't do any editing on my channel, none whatsoever. I'll keep this one as boring, and then I'm going to have a think of, yeah, maybe making it once every few days rather than once every day. Yeah, because at the moment I'm building a car in Mombazoo, which is an excellent, excellent game, by the way, and it's just been updated. So I'm building a car in Mombazoo, building a fence in Farmer's Life, building a farm in Estate Agent Simulator. What else am I doing? Building a trucking empire, trucking, on Truck and Logistics Simulator. Doing all sorts. Picking up poo in Farmer's Life, that's fun. Cutting grass. Yeah, so Johnny's a busy man. Digging holes on here. Easy, easy. Yeah, I've lost it. Lost the ability. Oh, that was sod all. That just wasn't worth it, that one. Yeah, because if you were first person, I just feel like this bit would be nearly impossible, because you wouldn't be able to see what's down below. So you'd have to like cut kind of steps so that you still had vision. Because otherwise you wouldn't be able to see where the bucket was or what it was doing. Oh, there's nothing in there at all. Fail, Johnny. Fail and a half. I could pretend. I could say, oh, it glitched. That bucket was full up. I'm not going to do that. And I'm not missing too much either. Apart from daylight. No, I'm not missing too much because there's not that big a pile next to this thing. I'm not doing too bad, I suppose. Shouldn't have said that, Johnny. You're messing up now, aren't you? Fail. Fail and a half. That was atrocious. Yeah, I've just lost the ability. This is so painful. But it gets to the point where I'm going to have to advise you, you're wasting electric. What's going on now? Completely stuck. Oh my. Well, I think we just lost Greta. I think she was watching the series. And she just thought, yep, can't deal with this crap. He's an idiot. I'm just watching someone dig a hole. Right, hopefully that says 82. I need to move the camera, don't I? Why just say it, Joey? Why not actually do it? Yeah, alright. Oh, not that much. Oh my goodness. Why has it gone super sensitive? I think that might say 94%. A little bit more now. 96. Right, come on. You got this. 97. That'll do us. Oh my goodness. What am I doing with my life? Right, turn that off. It's better than digging over there though with a spade. That was brutal doing that, in my opinion. And this sodding sliding around everywhere. I know that that's my fault. But I just didn't know where to put everything. I can't remember where Scapegoat put the stuff. I don't think he kept that series going. Because I've got a feeling... I'm sure it was Scapegoat that I watched. So, yeah, I think he... stopped fairly early. Why does that say 4%? 4% what? Oh, in there, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Right, so... we'll wait until this is done, and then let's go and smelt it, just so Jolly can have a break. Right, turn that off. Oh. And that as well. And just appreciate the silence for a moment. Because my goodness, that drone's on. Right, so let's go sort this out. Hello? Yeah, I used to love when all the machinery just stopped for a moment. Because I've worked in some really bloody noisy places. And yeah, like, you really do appreciate silence. And I used to work with this bloke. I'm not going to say his name just in case he ever watches this. I doubt it. But yeah, I used to work with this bloke who also used to drone, like his voice. And I remember once got to a break and it was mad. So it was when we were working on the railway, and they used to sometimes like stop the trains completely while we were working. Because yeah, we needed access to the actual track itself. Like, we needed to fell trees on the track. And yeah, so when it was like that, obviously it was costing so much money in delays. So you had to work as fast as possible, which meant no breaks and machines just all on full chat constantly. And yeah, got to a break on that where it was going to let trains through for about 15-20 minutes or something, and that bloke started talking to me, and I was quite rude. I just told him to shut up. I said, like, I can't cope with it at the moment. Any other day it's alright, but not today. And he was quite lazy as well. He used to try and get away with as much as possible, or as little as possible. And yeah, it was job and knock. So I didn't really appreciate that. Because it just meant that I had to be out of the house longer. Right, so that's going to cost us £1,000 to do that. But that's alright. Okay. Right, so I'll see you in 15 minutes. Okay, so now we've got a big bar of gold. So let's go and drop that off and see how much we get for it. Hopefully it's £1 billion. And then if we've got £1 billion, I can retire. I didn't actually realise that we've got a character model. Can we, have a look? Okay, pretty cool. Little high vis. Yeah, you have to wear orange on the rail. Oh, you idiot. It's really annoying because I had loads of yellow stuff. But, yeah, it doesn't matter. It's just one of them things, isn't it? Right, here we go. Leave handbrake off because it's not going to roll that far. Okay. Right. 10 grand. It's alright, isn't it? I wish I could get 10 grand for a day's work. Wish I could get £1,000 for a day's work. Okay. Right. So we'll go back now. And, check out my humps. Yeah, I don't think there's really any equipment that we can buy just yet. So I think I'm going to have to do another 2 loads. There's one other thing that I'd like to check in the tent as well, just to see whether... Because I did have a quick look through the journal thing. To, yeah, see why that member of staff isn't anywhere. So I just want to check that I've done something. I am on controller, by the way, as I'm driving this. Yeah, so I dread to think what this would be like WASDA, the digging. And my controller isn't expensive, it's just a, yeah, Xbox clone kind of one. And it was about 10 quid off of Amazon. But there's loads of different brands and everything that you can choose from. You don't have to spend a fortune. Right. Assigned. Yeah, it's on there. So I think I probably need to buy some more mats then. Nope. But that's alright. Okay. What time are we at? 33 minutes. Yeah, so I've made a few lumps and bumps, haven't I? Yeah, so I think I'm going to leave this one here, and in the next one I would have done at least a bucket, and yeah, we'll just see how it goes. But what do you think of check it out. Anyway, right, so I'm going to leave it here. So thanks for watching, everyone. I do really appreciate each and every view, and if you've liked this, please feel free to join me in the next one. So, cheers everyone, and bye for now.
Platform 17 for the 1832 Smelting service to Brighton, fast to East Croydon, then Red Hill, Gatwick Airport, Three Bridges, Aldcombe, Haywards Heath, Wimblesfield, Burgess Hill,